Hello and happy Friday. Today is Friday, April. I gotta check and see. Friday, April 24th. Sometimes the dates run together, so I don't always know exactly what date it is, but it's Friday, April 24th. So we're almost through April. May is upon us, and hopefully that means other changes are upon us. So, as far as Common Lit, make sure you go ahead and get that work done. This week it is the Cone and then the Chernobyl interview. I'm going to go ahead and grade that and get it back to you this weekend. And then on Monday, I will be posting two more stories, two interesting stories. Well, one story, one's fictional, one's non-fictional. But I think I might put a bonus text on there. It's kind of an easy read, but I just like the content. I just want you guys to read it. I think I'm gonna put three texts on there. I think I might. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload three texts. Yeah, three, because it's just an interesting topic to me. But all right, life update. So I went on a walk this morning, and I walked to a neighborhood, the Cooper Young neighborhood. So it's maybe 2 miles from me. But as I was walking, I started daydreaming and I got lost. So I kind of walked way out of the way to the point where it was like, oh, dang. Maybe I should have ridden my bike because it was a lot of walking and I wasn't expecting all that. But I got lost, so I didn't know what to do. Quote. The last August Wilson quote of the week. It's kind of a long one, so I'm going to have to read it off this sheet of paper. And it's funny that I'm reading off a sheet of paper because it's almost the equivalent of I wish I had it memorized. It's like when you get up in front of the church on Easter Sunday and you're reading your Easter speech off of a sheet of paper, and that's not okay. I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing right now. But the quote says, "You are responsible for the world that you live in. It is not government's responsibility. It is not your schools or your social clubs or your churches or your neighbors or your fellow citizens. It is yours, utterly and singularly yours." So tell me what that quote means. What do you gain from that quote? How does it apply to your life? You are responsible for the world that you live in. It is not government's responsibility. It is not your schools or your social clubs or your churches or your neighbors or your fellow citizens. It is yours, utterly and singularly yours. And for our vocabulary, the word for today is conundrum. And a conundrum, in addition to just being a really nice word to use, it's a confusing and difficult problem or situation. So, a conundrum that I always struggle with is how in the world Romeo and Juliet met each other, fell in love, got married, and died all within like a 3 day span. 3 day span. It's one of life's conundrums that I really struggle with. So, drop the comments for me. I'm going to put the quote and the definition in the description. I want you to either tell me what that quote means to you, how it applies to you, what you get from that quote, or I want you to use the word conundrum in a sentence. Give me a conundrum that you often ponder. I love you. The weekend is upon us. Stay safe. And what are you going to do? That's what I like to hear. Love you. Bye.